I've been being on 2 hours of sleep over the South 17. What the fuck is this? 48 minutes? You fucking... Anyhow, I was just talking to Bubs, and what were we talking about? Oh, Gene Simmons. Well, fuck Gene Simmons. But anyhow, I was just discussing that if you traveled, let's say you traveled south towards Fresno, California, and you got down there to meet with the guy, and you're waiting at this shitty little, one of those giant old-fashioned parking lots. It's about the size of, half the size of Mars, and not Mars, but Europa. Not Europa, Callisto, I think. What do you think? Callisto had four Galilean moons of Jupiter. Can you name the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter? Why not? I want to know. I told you. I fucking told you 2 weeks ago. Io. Oh, you're not even on here. What the asshole I am. Io. It's one of the 4 Galilean moons on Jupiter. Why am I still wearing this fucked up hat? And Shannon, shut the fuck up about the haircut. I'm done with the haircut thing. Woman. Oh, I didn't call you woman, but dude, you know what that bitch did? Told me. You don't tell me to not do something. Or do something. Like get a haircut. She told me something she should have never fucking told me. She goes, whatever you do, Jimmy, with that Long Island accent, and Jay's accent is like even. She said, if you ever talking to Carrie, do not ever call her a woman. I go, well, she's a fucking Jew. That makes sense. You know, they get really buttered easily. And she's all, no, Jimmy, you don't understand. You don't understand, Jimmy. Don't ever call her a woman. The only reason why I haven't done it yet on Polo or over phone because I have to do it in person. I'm going to fly to Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona, and I'm going to say, Carrie, I'm going to be in Arizona next week. Just, you know what? Let's meet in person. I'll take you and Nick out. We'll copy. I'll wait for the right fucking moment when she's just got her guard down. I'll get her laughing about something. Yeah. And I'll do like a half joke thing, like wait for her to knock over a drink at the restaurant or something. I'll buy him a fucking sandwich. You and Nick want a fucking sandwich? You're in the wrong lane, asshole. The fuck is wrong with you? I thought you were my nephew, man. I thought you were smarter than that. Because I'm riding the motor ciggy.
I know.
You're still in the wrong lane.
Around the slow people.
Dude. I mean, this is what Mike used to do. Dude, listen, no. He's like my mother in the sense that I go, Mike, listen to me. Nope. And I'm like, he's not getting the point. He's not understand what I'm talking about. It happened a lot in band practice. 15 years ago, I would have punched him about 17 times now. I was back in trouble walking days, I would have punched him in the balls, dude. When I was a young man, I was not back in 1900s. You know what? Maybe in 2000. What's wrong? Is it too bright? Pussy! I love the first time Wiggy called me pussy. He goes, what's up, pussy? We're just getting warm up to each other. I thought it was cool, and I didn't say a word. I never looked up from my work at the workbench as he walked through the shop. And you could tell he's standing there like, oh, fuck, what's going to happen? Because we didn't know each other that well yet. And then I go, and without looking up from my workbench, I go, what's up, bitch? It's the first time we started. And then it was on. He's like, you fucking Asian chick, mother. Fuck you, white boy. Fucking Polak. Fucking white bread mayonnaise. If you can't cap on your buddy's race, you millennials, Gen Z fucking half-fags, don't even bother listening to this part. Just go heat up a Hot Pocket or something. I would say chop firewood, but you probably wouldn't even know how to find a pile of firewood because you've been staring into a screen since 2014 and all you thought about was that girl Christine 5th grade. You wanted to get laid and look at your screen, and she walked in with that grin because she knows you watching, you crotching, you watching and crotching because you grabbing the crotch and you trying to keep that bobo down because the big redwood's coming up. Here she comes, here you want to come too. Yeah, it's Armageddon out here, dude. We got disabled vehicles all over the place. Everybody sparks. But did you get a weird vibe off everybody that sparks it? And the fucking, sometimes there's a great vibe in there. There's the right people. It's not that crowded. And then at times, here comes all the fucking leeches in American science. Oh, I mean, yes, there's people who need it. But you see these motherfuckers coming in there near the first of the month, every month, and they hate themselves because they don't have any fucking money. They just got the fucking corporate communist CCP because I mean, what would you do if you went down to Fresno and you met this fucking fuck? Right? And I sent him a text. I'm at the store. 4 minutes later, I'm gonna find this motherfucker, and I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out to a trucking yard where they leave all the empty tractor trailers, and I'm gonna probably put him in the trunk of my fucking Celine Mustang and drive his ass to I'm gonna drive to the hardware store and I'm gonna get probably one of those no, I would go to Costco and buy a fucking 25 cubic inch freezer chest. I'll never plug it in, of course, just for containment, and take this motherfucker maybe wait 4 minutes in public. I don't loiter. I tell these people before I meet them for the first time. I go, this is our first meeting on the phone. And they say, yeah. I go, this is our first meeting. Hopefully this won't be our first and only meeting. I just want to put that out there nicely, politely. I'm going to be there at precisely 1 p.m. sharp. If you're not there, the clock will tick down to about how long? How long would you wait? 3 minutes. If you're not there when I get there, you've lost about 75% of the game. Trust me, you get one chance. You will never. This office will never do business with your entity ever again. In fact, I'm gonna want to fine you for wasting my fucking time, make me drive all the way to Fresno. Because wasting time does not appear on the itinerary. Okay, I mean, back in 1980, I haven't done anything stupid in a long time. But back in 1987, this motherfucker I barely knew came up, and he had a nice car, and fast. Hey, you want to run fucking Roseville with me? And I'm like fucking 19, right? Fuck yeah, bored in a car. I didn't know I was on my way to a possible fucking 3-count homicide and a collection run. I didn't know this motherfucker's doing a collection. We show up there, he's all, you come with me. Go up the door, and this chick answers the door, and she looks at him, and she's fucking instantly terrified. And he goes, hey, all nice and calm. He said, Rudy here? And she's like, Jimmy, his name is Jimmy too. She goes, Jimmy, she's holding the door, there's kids beating her kids. She was like shaking. She goes, Jimmy, no, he's in jail. And Jimmy goes, oh, what county? And she goes, Solanas. Jimmy goes, they must have transferred him. No, there was no transfer at all because he's not in any database in the entire state of California, in any county jail. Trisha. Hi, kids. Now, you want to start all over again? Can you tell me where Rudy's at? And she goes, and she starts fucking crying and shaking. She goes, that's okay, honey. He's totally planning, man. He was a pro. I didn't know he was all about this. I thought he was just some dude we see him party with once in a while. He's an older guy too, older than us. And I just helped this vibe. I thought he was gonna kill her and the kids. I thought he was gonna use me as a mop up and probably do me, leave me down there. Just pop her and fucking. Can I say this on YouTube? Can we talk about doing kittens? No, I'm kidding. So she's all trembling, crying, shaking. And I'm like 19. I was scared. Whoa, I was a pussy at that age. I was a little bitch. And I was so fucking scared. I was almost as scared. She was making me scared her. And he just stood there. Jimmy just stood there, just looking at her. And then he starts to smile. I'm like, oh, I hope this is good. I hope it's not a smile like I'm gonna kill you in a couple minutes because I'm a fucking psychopath. And he goes, well, just have Rudy give me a call when he gets a chance. And he turns and walks back towards the car. And I follow him back. And I'm kind of looking back. And she was pretty hot. And she's like looking at me. And I'm like looking at her. And I'm all like this. And she's like, she grabs a tit, and I grab my crotch, and there's a fan over here that was on, and I brought the fan in my hair. I had long hair, and she grabs a big fan out of the living room, and she turns on the tunes, doing it and doing it and doing it good, doing it and doing it. And she's turning up crazy, and we're both just dancing, doing it and doing it and doing it good. And she had some big old cans, and she was a skinny girl when I started the story, and just had to do my mind. Now she's got big old cans and big old fat ass. And then I hear a voice right next to my ear. Are you going to get in the car or are we going to be here all night? And I'm thinking, gee, I should get out in his car to get this killer away from her and the kids, because I'm a fucking superhero. God damn, I'm ugly. I got to put these back on. Jesus Christ, that was scary. This is 317. Reporting to you from an undisclosed location in northern Nevada desert. And we hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, brought to you by Calgon Laundry Detergent and Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. And what else? Fucking think! This poor kid, I've been torturing his ass. You're in the same shape I was in when you pounded on my door this morning to wake me up. I got 2 hours of sleep since February, and he's at my door. I sleep in a 4Runner, and he's fucking pounding like a fucking county PD or county sheriff, and my eyes flip up, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Because I had no idea I didn't even know if I was on Earth or in low Earth orbit or low Mars orbit, because I ain't landing on Mars. I'll go to low Mars orbit. I told Elon, man, I said, bro, he's all, Jimmy, I need you to go to Mars. So what for, Big E? He goes, I want you to run my first Mars truck factory on Mars. I said, Elon, baby, I'm 57 years old, son. He's, no, we can take care of that. What do you mean? 57 is nothing anymore. Look at me. Jimmy, I'm a lie. I'm 142 years old. How the fuck you can be 142 years old, Negro? Or White? African American? South African American? And he said, Jimmy, there's things between heaven and earth that go way beyond your I forgot the rest of it. It's Shakespeare. There's more between heaven and earth than your shenanigans. Why are we burning up in this thing? Oh, fucking window. Were you dropping me off, or you got a vibe like, man, I need you to get out of my car?
No, I was gonna hop out.
And then you're like, you know what this dude said to me earlier before I started filming? He said, you're gonna have to start putting gas money. You're gonna have to, you might have to get your own car. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I guess I could drive to Saturday. I'm like, wait a minute. Something's wrong with this. He told me, he said, you have to get your own car. I'm like, all right, okay. And I was like, something's not right here, And then I got the thing I saw my little email. Your car payment has been paid. What car payment? Do I own a car? Do I own another car? This is your car, isn't it? Let go of my fucking phone. Please. Alright, I'll get out. It's hard to get rid of me right now, huh? I don't want to move. I'm 57 and I've been up for 2 years and I don't know, go fuck yourself.